Hey everyone, today we're looking at Lunacy Audio's Cube and also their brand new expansion pack, Canopies by Benn. So let's check it out. So if you haven't discovered Lunacy Audio's Cube, you must have been living under a rock, because this is one of the coolest and most innovative virtual instruments that I've seen in the last few years. But before I dive into the Cube and kind of what it is and what it does, I want to show you a little composition that I created using sounds from the Cube, and some of them are from their new expansion, Canopies. And if you're a composer like me, you can just get lost in this thing. It's so deep and it's so powerful. And it really is truly unique and does things that I've never seen any other virtual instrument do before. So I'm going to play you just a clip of this song that I created, and then I'll show you some of the sounds I used and go over some of the features that you can find in the Cube. So I'm just going to play like the last minute and a half of this. This is like the bridge and the last chorus. So there you go, and this was really easy to put together because the sounds are so good that I didn't have to waste much time looking for sounds. And there's literally hundreds and hundreds of more sounds in here for me to explore. And obviously this composition is definitely more cinematic, but I found a lot of sounds that you could use for electronic music, a lot of sounds that you could use for even pop music, but definitely because of the nature of this virtual instrument, where it really does an amazing job of layering multiple sounds together, I think it lends itself amazingly to cinematic music. This is the GUI, and again, if you're not familiar with the Cube, they've sampled over 100 instruments, guitars, pianos, vocals, strings, analog synths, and more. And in this Cube, there's 8 corners that you can see here, and each corner has a different sound. And so you can sweep this orb around and place it in the different sound field. And if you want to go from front to back, you have to hold down Shift. For instance, I could come down to this sound, over to fully on this sound. Let me just play these here. So here's just a chord. Or if I want to go all the way back. So clicking on the Orbits tab, you can load different orbits where the sound will sweep around in different ways. And you can change how fast it's going to go down here. You can have it go really slow and just kind of slowly sweep through each of these samples, or you can have it go really fast like I just did. So you can just see right off the bat how you can get like endless possibilities using the orbits. You can also create your own orbit by just clicking this Create New Orbit. And you can just add steps, move around the steps where you want them to go. name the sound, and then try it out. So I'm finding the whole GUI very intuitive. I've only been using it for a couple of days, but it's so easy to fly around. And if you go into the sounds menu here, you can click on the different corners of the cube and it'll show you the name of the sound. And you also can tweak each sound. As you can see, you have ADSR, you have tone, adjustments, volume. You also can tweak these ARP steps here. You also have this mod page right here where you can tweak different LFOs. You have an effects page where you have very high quality effects that you can use. Filter, EQ, distortion, compressor, chorus, delay, reverb. And the reverb sounds really great. I'm actually very picky when it comes to reverb, and this reverb actually sounds great. And you also have limiter here. By the way, each sample has 2 dynamic layers, and you can sweep through those with this ether knob. And there's also a macro knob here which allows you to tweak each sample, and it's unique in what it does for every single sound. And the other amazing thing you can do is you can actually load your own samples into this. Another great feature that will allow you to create your own sounds and really find new sounds is this randomize feature. This allows you to randomize the sounds within each patch. It also allows you to randomize the orbit and randomize the effects. So just by playing with those, there's endless combinations you can come up with. So let me go through some of the sounds I used to create this composition, and that'll give you my overall take on this synth at the end of the video. So this is the very first sound that I pulled out to start this composition. It's called Sleeping Giants, and it's a factory preset. Here's another sound. This is in the factory patch. It's called Electric Wave. This sound is a favorite of mine so far. It's called Deep Sea Piano. Check this out. This sound is called Strummer Boys. Let's change the ether just for fun. Now let's turn up the macro, see what happens. You also have this low pass filter here, so you can change the color. Here's 2 more sounds, Constellations and Frozen Memories. I'll play those together. And right now they just released a new expansion pack called Canopies, and this is a sound from Canopies called Elderberries. So I've just had a blast playing with the cube, and I'm just barely scratching the surface of what this thing can do. And right inside the GUI, you can click this where it says Open Pack Portal, And when you click that, it takes you right to all the different expansions that you can download. Again, Canopies is the new one. And you can download new expansion packs right in here without even leaving your DAW. And this is a sponsored video, but all my opinions are my own. I've actually really loved creating with the Cube, and it definitely stands out to me above so many other synths because of how unique it is that you have this Cube that you can blend all these different sounds together, and it's so easy to use. The GUI is super intuitive. So my honest opinion is if you're a composer, you're going to absolutely love this instrument. Everything is on sale right now throughout October, and as you can see, the expansions packs are very inexpensive. I wasn't able to go through all of them, but one of the reasons I wasn't able to go through all of them is because I kept finding so many great sounds that I wanted to use. Thank you so much for watching this video today. I'll include a link in the description if you want to buy the Cube or any of the expansion packs. And also, you can help me out by liking this video and subscribing to this channel. Thank you so much for watching today. We'll see you in the next video.